what he done in them articles? And
Well, the two articles I've actually got here.
don't put them back up. Just tell us what they were.
One article, he had 2 altercations with his partner in pubs, then got home, told her to leave, threw her television to the floor and shoved her full force into a wall.
There you go. That's what he
Bewitched.
does, and he sits with certain people on this app.
For which he got 100 hours community service, or as they say in Scotland, unpaid work. His defence lawyer at the time said he had a good work ethic, but he suffered with binge drinking. So obviously alcohol is an excuse for doing that. The other newspaper article I have, he had an altercation with someone in the street, sort of like grappling on the ground sort of thing, and he broke a window with a pole, which he got convicted for as well.
There you go. Extreme rage, that sounds to me. And like he can't contain his temper and being bloody convicted for it.
And he's talking about
Convicted, all those convicts together.
I'm not a convict, guys. I've never
Jesus Brown.
So, you know, I mean, it's there in black and white in the Scottish press. He's got criminal conviction for it, which they've deemed not to just fine him, but to give him 100 hours community service. Now, that seems a pretty stiff sentence for a first offence on a minor altercation.
Exactly so. You bet your life on it. There's been other things going on in the background where he hasn't they haven't had no thing of. But to me, sounds like somebody like you want to be given a wide berth to. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know him. He looks like a big sausage that's ready to bust. But I mean, I don't know him, but he just looks like a big tatey, basically. But I think he'd prey on the vulnerable, in my opinion. Like
the analogy that you give me this morning, what does he come across as?
Ew.
Daz, you said he's a white knight or something. What?
Yeah, he's a white knight. He's got what I call white knighting syndrome, which is where someone thinks they're a knight on a charging steed coming to rescue the damsel in distress.
Chase me.
Can I just answer someone in the comments? Carol, what is it he had over Daz? He had absolutely nothing over me, Carol. He thought he did.
So, 1 second, Daz. Sarah Connie, do you want to jump up in the box? Sorry, but did your mate Dan not bite someone? Just saying, pal. Actually, yes, he did. But why he bit the woman in question for was they were all big fat fucks kicking the 10 bags of shite out of him. So she had a hand on. Now, if 3 big fat fucks was kicking the shite out of me, I'd have done more than bit them. Let me tell you that. So, yes, he did. Did that answer your question?
Can I just say I'm on 2 coins, guys, and that's not even a coin, that's follows. So, anyway, what I don't like about Mark, he acts like this knight in shining armor, which is correct as, but calls us a bully and talks about
so that makes him
racism and stuff like that. That's mad to me.
Do you just want to get up in the box and have your opinion instead of being
thank you everyone for
things in the comments? Jump up and let's come and have your opinions up.
Thank you everyone. Jump up everyone.
Dan was defending himself.
Thanks, Michael.
He was defending himself against 3 people, except one of them just happened to be a woman, a big fat one, right? So he was defending himself. He was getting pinned down and 10 bags of shite kicked out of him.
I'd just like to answer Amanda in the chat, if I may. Amanda, we were never friends, yeah? We were in the same group of people, but we were never friends. We never spoke.
You can have one rule for one and one for another. No, this man is a DV abuser. He had this person in the home where he smashed the belongings up and then smashed her into a wall. So how's that the same as Dan biting somebody in self-defence? I don't get it. I know I'm not convicted, but I don't get it.
Guys, this man was convicted.
Get them in the box.
Oh, he's here now, guys.
Get him in the fucking box.
Marge, will you put the boxes back around, please, so people can come in now and have a say?
I'll do
Who
Any
is it?
screaming, you kick straight out. If you want to come in and have a conversation, by all means. Don't think you're coming up here screaming and dictating and laying the law. There's no sages in here.
Oh.
Sorry, I requested before Dan got in the box, but I just wanted to say this live isn't about Dan, and what he did, yeah, is none of your damn business.
So,
He was protecting
again-
himself from 3 people. Sorry, Dan, but they made me
So,
mad.
again, like I was saying, what these people do when they like someone on here, they go and deflect. So if you deflect on what I've done, does that cancel what he's done? Answer
No,
that
what
question
I'm
then.
getting from
Somewhat.
this-
I've just gone through and I can't see all of them, but I've just printed two accounts there. So feel free to come up, because what I will be doing after this, I will be going all through your social medias. I'm going to go all through absolutely everything I can find of you, and I'm going to drag every piece of information. So you either get up here now, the 2 Lisas, because I've seen you in your full names. You either get in this box now, or I promise you, I will drag you and every single family member that's ever done anything wrong all over this app. So get in the
The
box.
thing is,
now.
if it was one person and it was just a woman, you'd understand people being angry.
Well, like Fat
Wasn't,
Freak
it
said
was
anyway.
3 people.
So
No,
Fat
but
Freak
listen,
Can I
it's
also-
not about Dan, but you know when I've come to the conclusion, you know when we see a wrong on the app, right? And I mean a wrong like a DV perpetrator, is it they call it? Somebody that sort of like bullies people as well. So now we should just shut our mouth and let them maybe get into somebody's comments who's vulnerable.
I'm now
or
hearing
whatever.
comments here now, you're all fucked.
Right,
You should
so
be
let
doing
me
that,
tell
and
you again.
basically that's what you're
So
just
let me
saying.
tell them again, because something's not hitting right with them. Anyway, I've requested my court files, and Fat Freak has told you that he's requested them. So my story won't be changing whatsoever. So let me run through it once again for you, you fucking idiot.
So
I've
basically,
got-
on an opinion in Pearl's page, he will attack you. Very biased page. TXX. How is it biased?
Well,
You're
you're
comparing
just looking
two-
for his stuff.
you're
I can't.
comparing 2 total different situations.
Exactly. How
Dan
can
is
people
not
not
just one minute, Jojo. Dan is not a DV perpetrator for a minute, right? His was self-defense. 3 people were attacking him.
So let
this
me
big
just say-
sausage has been attacking a woman. So,
So-
where is it even compared the
It's
same?
the
Just
deflection.
please, can we
Exactly.
confirm what domestic violence is? Because last thing I knew, honey, is I were getting bummed off the regular by a man. So for one, Claire was not my fucking girlfriend, nor my fiance, nor my fucking wife, nor any fucking connection to me like that. Claire was the person who held my arms down while Callum and Jack was both kicking me and hitting me in the face. So Claire got bit, and I'll be truthful to you, I would do it again. If somebody was holding my arms down and I couldn't do anything, I would get them off me any fucking way I could. So Lisa, you fat bitch down there, get in the comments and let me know now, if someone was attacking your son, would you not want him to do anything? The reason why it went through the courts, and again, you can see it all when it all comes out, because it will be doing, and I want each and every one of you, I'll keep print screening your account names, I want each and every one of you to come back to me then. So you was all preaching mental health the other day, so let's talk about that in a bit. But I was attacked by 2 landlords that had the pub and one of their workers, and I was intoxicated, they was all sober. So tell me how that works. One of them strangled me. We ended up on the floor with the other one. I was kicked in the face multiple times. The CCTV disappeared. It went on for 13 months because I thought I'd represent myself, because I thought it would be in and out. But there was lack of CCTV, and there was 3 people who work in a pub. Now, the law will always favour someone that's fucking working in a pub over than a drunk fucking customer. So after that, it went on for 13 months. So I switched it and said, yeah, I did bite her. That's why I went guilty, because there was no getting out of biting her. I did bite her, but I went to plead mitigation with it. and they didn't want to listen. And I just took it. So there you go. If you want to keep knowing the ins and outs of my life, that is completely fine. I will go to them. But just remember that you are a person off this app. You have real life issues. You've got real life problems. You'll have people in your life who have probably done despicable things. So make sure that you clean your own fucking doorstep before you come and clean mine, you scruffy fat cunt. Hi,
And can I just say, if 3 people are attacking you in future to the Lisas, I hope you just lay there and take it. Don't fight back, because then you'll be getting cut.
Can I just say as well what a disregard you're doing to victims of domestic abuse by tying these two issues together? But as a woman who went through DV for 14 years, from someone in my home who actually said he loved me some nights and other nights didn't, it's absolutely disgusting that you're calling Dan a DV perpetrator and taking away from every single one of the women and men that are fighting today for their lives. It is not the same thing. Domestic abuse is completely separate. And if you're calling him a DV perpetrator, go away, go to the refuge page, go to women's health pages and actually look up what domestic abuse is, because you're absolute tosspots for tying the two together. There's people in this room right now who are still going through it, who are waiting for their partner to come in from work in fear. And Dan's a lovely man. And he's explained again and again and again what happened. And in any situation, if he'd asked me beforehand, what should I do when this is happening? I would say, bite the bitch. Get her off you. Do whatever you can to get out of that situation. So,
Answer honestly in the comments how many of you would sit there and let 3 people attack you and sit like a lollipop and let them kick 10 bags of shite out of you. I know I wouldn't.
It's TikTok, so they want to be offended by everything, but yet these people, they log off here, they go off, and then they'll live their own life. There is no one whiter than white, and I've just said to them, request a box and come up. There won't need to be any shouting. I'll go on my own live, and it'll just be me and you in the box, and we can have a talk, and we can explain. You can explain to me what, for one, DV is, and what keeps leading you to follow me around this app saying this.
Pretty much Hayley said what I was going to say, apart from luckily I've never been a victim of DV, but it's so clear they're different things, and to class them as the same is ridiculous. And if anyone in the comments says that they would lay there and take a kicking and not try and defend themselves, whether you're intoxicated or not, is lying. Everyone would do it. It's self-preservation. Of course you would do it. It's not the same thing, and you can't compare it to what happens at home or what that bloke's just been exposed for, throwing people up against walls, etc. It's not the same.
Exactly. That is DV. That is in the domestic home.
Exactly. It's I would do the same. Anyone would do the same. But then, like he said, is TikTok. Somebody's got to moan about something or have an opinion about something.
You know, this pisses me off. I've got to say it. This pisses me off. This was an awareness about a man that is on the app at the minute who has been violent to women, convicted as well for it, going through people's lives, being absolutely not unreasonable, like a devil, like a big sausage, chucking hate about everybody, yet the lives turned back to Dan. You know why that's for? Because Dan's my friend. That's why it's turned back to me. Honestly, just piss off out here if you don't want to listen to it. And let's hope that yous never get somebody who's all sweetness and light and gets in your DMs and message you.
Well,
Exactly.
Tomorrow. I'll call you tomorrow. Bye.
Go on then, my top girl.
I'm going to make room also for anybody that's stupid enough that wants to come up and...
It's deflection. It's fine. This is what they all do. But even if someone had done something, it doesn't take away what that person is. They're speaking about that person now.
I'll tell you what, if you want to deflect away from Mark A, why don't we deflect onto Brummy? Why don't we deflect onto a proper DV perpetrator, and stay away from someone who kicked in fight or flight mode and defended himself? You know, at the end of the day, if you want to deflect it onto someone worthy. Deflect it onto Brummy our kid, or Brummy First Class as he is now, who's beaten hell out of several women. You know, deflect it onto Diadro.
Can I just say, hold on 1 minute, Corey is tattooing and he's saying Dan's lying. But I'm going to go. I just wanted to jump up and...
I don't care. Listen, Corey Wild can say whatever he wants about me. He does not affect me in the slightest the same way that I
And
do.
you all know Corey's just trolling.
He's just
What's
not
going on?
on? But I'm going to jump down. I just wanted to say my piece for Dan.
I want to
who we're
jump. I want to
talking
jump. Sorry.
So does anybody want to come up and have any say on this or anything? Because I'm sure in this chat alone, there's lots and lots and lots of people that's going through things that won't come out and say it. But when an awareness is made, everybody's attacking, like Daz, for coming on and trying to make us aware how this man's still around this app and getting welcomed into lives, sitting, hanging around with people. Do you know what I'm saying? So I can't see the point. What's the problem with making an awareness?
Apparently Corey never called Dan a liar. People are
He
shit
didn't.
throwing.
I was going to say, and if he did, he would have only been fucking trolling.
Yeah, Corey's been on his behaviour today. He wouldn't have done that. I've missed the bit that Daz said before. I know who Mark is off the app because I see him around, but I don't know what he's done, so I've missed the whole thing. Can anyone recap quickly what he's done?
Yeah, very quickly. I found out about 2 years
Why are
ago.
you shit stirring?
Eh?
Why is Julie up here shit stirring? Corey didn't even say that. I'm watching Corey at the same time.
That's what I said. And if he did say it, that's what I said. He's only having a laugh with him. He's trolling him.
That's
So
right.
there you go, Dan. He's never said anything. Who was Julie? Who was she? Does anybody know her?
Pearl, I just want to jump in.
It's that one below, the one next to me. She's the one coming inside waffling.
Oh, is it you, Julie? What have you said? Once, who was it who just said about, it was Karen.
I've never said
Julie.
no.
Karen, sorry.
It wasn't anyone in the box now. It was a woman that left straight away.
Yeah, that's it. Karen, sorry, my bad.
I've just messaged
Naughty no
that,
face.
I messaged that
That's just the story.
guy, and I said to him, "Why are you talking about me and my kids?" And he said, "Why are you bothered about some stranger on the internet saying that you're on gear and talking about your kids?" So I said to him, I just said, "Well, by the state of your profile picture, you need to be on the gear. You can't talk and then you block me, so it's not so bad, is it?" But, don't talk
But
about
there
me
you
being
go.
on gear, and don't mention my kids. Yeah, he said I'm on gear. I go to the gym every day. Are you jealous because I'm slim?
There you go. This is the type of person that's on this app. And God help if he gets into any of your DMs, please don't come asking like for other people. Or can you do an awareness about this? Or can you do an awareness about that? Listen, nobody has to go in why this awareness was done. It's just to make people like to know that this man is going around the app.
Right,
That's
let
what
me
he's
do the
saying.
recap. Let me do the recap real quick because Haley wants it and people in the chat want it. So basically, 2 years ago, this guy came at me. He was very well protected. Said no one would ever find out who he was. We managed to find out who he was through his brother. We then started digging into him a bit. We found several newspaper articles about him being aggressive and violent. One of them, I've got two of them now. There's more than that, but I can only find two at the minute. One of them where he had altercations with his partner in two pubs. When they got home, he then threw her TV to the floor and shoved her into a wall, which he was convicted of and did 100 hours unpaid work. And there's another newspaper article that basically said he had an altercation with someone in the street, sort of like fisticuffs rolling on the ground, and he somehow managed to smash a window with a pole. So whether he's waving a pole at someone, I don't know, which he got convicted of as well. On the report, on one of the articles, his defence lawyer said he had a good work ethic, but he had problems with binge drinking. So his name is Mark Allen. He's Mark JA87, I think, on here. He's a bit of a white knight. He goes around sort of putting his arm around DV survivors and that sort of thing. But he's also sort of really quite a nasty piece of work. As I say, I exposed him 2 years ago. He was going at me. I said, right, I've done my exposure on you. I've told people who you are. We'll say no more about it. You keep my name out of your mouth. I'll keep yours out of mine. until a couple of weeks ago with the whole debacle with Sobriety Jack, when Sophie Bailey was asking for my information. I happened to be in the chat and saw him say, "How can I contact you?" And the next day, Sobriety Jack had my business and my address. So, and Mark A knows exactly that information because he got it off Happy Mama. And Happy Mama actually drove through my village, videoed my entire village and my house, and put it out on WhatsApp groups. So that's who we're dealing with.
So that's how weird it is when Daz has got a family at home as well. This is the lens that people will go to. Carly, sorry, me baby, I did just see your comment. What is it you want to say?
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to say to Dan, he's gone now, but I just wanted to say to Dan that I would have done the exact same thing if I was in his situation, 100%. Defense.
Me too.
Defense is everything. If 3 people were attacking me, I'd definitely try to attack them back in some sort of way.
Sorry, Carly, 1 minute. Happy Mama's in the comments. Did you just say that's the person Daz?
Yeah, Happy Mama.
Is it okay if I let her up? Daz?
Pardon?
Is it okay if I let her up?
Yeah, you can let her up.
Yeah.
No, different Happy Mama.
Oh, is it a different one? Sorry.
Different Happy Mama, that is.
I was just about to say I know absolutely nothing about this.
No,
Please
no,
can
no, it's not
somebody
you,
update me.
Not you. No,
Not you,
different Happy Mama. She was,
Thank you. I was just
no.
about to say I'm so sorry. I know nothing about this. Can somebody update me what's going on? I
her
apologise. I'll leave you
her
to what
actual
you're
name is
doing. So
Elaine.
sorry.
Oh, Babby, thank you.
I might change my name now though if there's something going on with another Happy Mama.
Exactly.
She hasn't been on the app properly for over 12 months now. But no, it wasn't you.
I have
Okay.
got a good
Thank
one.
you.
Anyone
Alright,
thinking it was her,
Bye, Babby,
definitely not her.
thank you.
Take care, everyone. Bye.
Sit with Rossi.
No, the actual Happy Mama we're on about, her real name's Elaine. She had brown hair. She's got a Sen son. Uses that very much for manipulation. And basically was going around saying, oh, you know, she didn't know about the dailies and the weeklies, yet she'd done the Rising Stars and everything else before.
I remember her.
Yeah, absolute nightmare of a woman.
Yeah.
I really
just
don't.
want to quickly say something because I'm absolutely raging. Anybody in this comment section that has put, it was 13 years ago, it's not new. How about you go to a refuge for people who suffer from DV and you tell them that you've put a time limit on their trauma? How about that? I'm fucking fuming. Sorry, Pearl. Right, I'll go back to
No, that's
comments.
good. That needs saying because exactly that. But you know, all of these people that is sitting in here and saying all of that, right? Let's just hope that they don't contact somebody belonging to you or something like this. God forbid, doesn't happen to anybody that you know like this. And that's all this awareness is about, to try and keep people safe. Have this man that's on here, just the same as Brummy, our kid, but it, like lots of people do talk about him and we all know him. I didn't know who this man was, so I'm glad I do now. And my words know the minute he comes in the room, unless he wants to get in the box like a man instead of putting posts up like a big tatey, what he is, he's more than welcome. He won't be blocked after the live. But if he wants to come in and address whatever he wants to, that's fine. So if he comes in, let him up.
That's the issue, because if you didn't know about him, Pearl, and he came in your room, like Daz said, he'd be respectful, polite. He's so lovely. He's honestly like a rare man on the app, but as soon as he turns, it goes hella vile. So it's just to try stop people getting into that circle. But big up to you all. I'm in the comments cheering you on.
Wait there, my Geordie, you know, well, you.
The other
comment, Geordie. I wanted you a minute there.
The other thing is people not only are putting a time limit on how long
She is,
people
I've
can
just
come
seen her.
forward,
She's gone.
but they're also putting a time limit on how long it takes people to heal afterwards.
Yeah.
You know, that you can't put time limits on these things.
I'm back for just ordering my spaghetti and meatballs.
Yeah. You what, me baby?
And I'm back. I was just ordering my spaghetti and meatballs at time.
So if anybody feels like they want to come up, please come up and have your say. Nobody's stopping anybody from having an opinion, but be fucking respectful and don't say it was 13 years ago, it was this, that and the other. I can't get over Irish Kelly coming in, but saying that she's been over to Sage's today, saying she doesn't like Top Girl, well maybe Top Girl doesn't fucking like you, Kelly. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you're in the comments or not, but I've seen her comment keep going up. Just come and have it out, not a problem.
Pearl, can I ask one of your moderators pins Man with a Beard's comment? He's
you can't pin while the boxes is on. Man with a beard, do you want to jump in the box?
Everyone have a look at Man with a Beard's comment there. He's pinned a post about Mark A.
If you
So
jump
he
up
may
in the
well have put all
box,
the information up.
people can click onto his.
Yeah, if they click onto him, Man with a Beard, just keep putting a comment in the chat so people can see you.
But honestly, he's privately saying.
Apparently, this Mark A has been going at Gracie as well.
Wow.
Man with a Beard, you're going to have to unprivate your account, mate.
When's this? Just today he's been saying things to her or not?
I don't know. People saying in your chat.
I don't know. I haven't got a
Oh, is
clue.
that a different Mark A? Kate, you reckon this is a different Mark A?
Does any of you in the box say something? Just say it and then I'll change the boxes around.
Sorry, I'm going to drop down because I need to go and bath my twins now, but I'll be in the comments.
Okie doke, Carly. Thank you for that.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. I can't believe people on this app. I really can't. If you were being a Kent and bigging it up, where's my early gone? If you were being a Kent and bigging it up and come on now, I'll do this, that and the other, it would be well done you. You're trying to do a nice thing by keeping people in the know of what is in the app. And I know God knows we'll never touch the surface of what is on the app. But it's nice to know, because if that man had come into my room, it would, like you just said, it would be nice as anything. And then I sound like a kid.
Do you know what? I'm so pleased that people have said something, because he's been coming in my life for the last couple of weeks, but he's never said anything.
There
he
you
just
go.
comes in and sits.
Did you know about this man then, Tracy?
No, knew nothing about it. I just reckon I've seen him in, I think it was Top Girls. I think it was Top Girls, I seen him in months ago. And then he started coming to my room and he was just sat the last couple of weeks and I thought he was okay. So thank God someone said something.
The name is Mark Allen with a Scotch flag.
And he has the beer thing, doesn't he? A beer glass.
Scottish flag, sorry.
Is Mark JA87.
I have a question, is that okay?
Yeah, go on.
Hi Daz, there's people in the comments, I'm not sure if you've seen it, and I'm not 100% sure if you know if whether this is true or not, but people are saying that apparently he was abusive to his ex and he was also done for that. Do you know if that's true or not?
I don't honestly know if that's true. I know he's been. The last I knew, because remember, the last I had any real dealings with him was 2 years ago. The last I knew, he was single. I don't know about his more recent history. It's possible, but I don't honestly know. I couldn't put my hand on my heart and say yes.
Okay, and can I ask one more question? Do you know what area he is from? Because I'm looking for this man on Google. I'm like FBI me, I don't stop. I like to know these things.
There, Lisa's saying Mark A, he's from Forfar.
Forfar, he's a wrong one. And can I also just address the ignorant people in the comments? It doesn't matter if it was 13 years ago, yesterday, 25 years ago. A leper never changes their spots when it comes to things like this. If he's done it once, he will continue to do it.
Have people been defending him saying it was 13 years ago?
Yeah, but nobody ever questioned that previous guy that did that at game show, do you remember?
Well, it's just because they bring up my drink driving from 12 years ago.
Yeah.
See, but the fact of the matter is, when people like that, nobody questioned that other guy.
So, mods, keep an eye to the chat.
Yeah, he's not on here as Mark Allen. He's on here as Mark A, and it has a drink and a Scottish flag.
Yeah, people just need to be cautious about what they're saying, because if you need to hold the same energy for these people. If you're going to question one person and say, oh, well, it was this many years ago, do you know what I mean? You didn't forgive that other guy, so why are you trying to forgive this one so easily? He still did what he did. No man should ever put their hands on a woman in a domestic situation. It's absolutely disgusting, and you all need to give your wee heads a wobble, because we don't stand for it. Stop dismissing how people feel.
It's very, very, very weird how people are going, oh, well, it was years ago.
It doesn't matter how long ago it was, Daz. It really doesn't matter.
Behaviour.
He's still showing the traits now, going at Top Girl and everyone else. You know, just look at his story now and the way he's spoken about Pearl and Top Girl and me. He's showing the same traits of being derogatory towards people.
That's the key thing. It's a pattern of behaviour, and because he's continuing to do it, it shows that his pattern of behaviour hasn't changed.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean? Like, when somebody shows you who they are, believe it.
You know, and yet this guy is moderator on God knows how many lives. You know, I must have scrolled into, I couldn't give you the names, but I must have scrolled into about 5 lives where he's a moderator.
I'm almost sure I've spoke to him in a box before, and I didn't know that was what he'd done. So I'm thankful that you've let me know, because I'm then now going to search, make sure I've unfollowed him, and I'm going to look into him to see what else comes up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's worth doing, because, I mean, we as I say, when we found out who it was, it took months for us to find out who it was. It was only because his brother slipped up and messaged me. And then, for some reason, my partner went on his profile. We found his name, and then we found him through that. But he was very well hidden, very, very secretive about who he was, very, very secretive with everything. You had no clue to who the guy was until his brother slipped up. And then all of this came out, and then it made sense why he was so secretive.
I just want to say...
Pearl, can I just quickly say before I forget?
Yeah.
Someone's put in the comments, the man with the beard or whatever, white beard, is not private anymore.
Right, so if everybody can click onto his page, and what was it, Daz? Have a look at his last post.
Yeah, he's got a pinned post about Mark Allen.
Oh, there you go, everybody, so everybody can see it.
He goes on private mainly because he does awareness posts, and he gets mass reported, and then he loses. I think he's on his 7th account now or something.
So if you go to Man with a Beard,
yeah.
If you keep commenting Man with a Beard, there he is, Man with a Beard. If you click onto his page, and then you can go and see what this man's all about. But anyways, like I say,
he does a lot of awareness stuff.
It makes you wary now just to put it back out there, because people think, well, what's the point of this and what's the point of that? It was this long ago. It makes you sick when you do this, honestly, just to try and protect people against fucking wrong-uns.
Well, Fact Freak will only do a deep dive if he feels it's interesting enough.